All right, so.
Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I'm Marty.
And I'm Dean.
And that's Dean.
If you talk louder, then you can still hear you. What are you doing? We've done so many episodes of this, and I feel like you've forgotten how cameras work.
No, I want to make sure they can hear me because no one's responding and I don't see listeners.
It's not true. We're getting comments. The Martheads are out there. The Deaniacs are listening.
We got comments?
We got comments.
I didn't hear
I got a comment just the other day that was like, wow, you're so nonchalant about being homeless. Which I guess is,
Well, having been
homeless. Currently homed. Housed.
Well, the term is now unhoused, by the way. Homeless is inappropriate.
Unhoused. I mean, I feel like I should be the one to determine what the appropriate thing to call
It's just the thing.
unhoused people.
There are people that have a better name for it. You're unhoused, like unwashed.
Did you see this? Have you heard about this? Let me do my Hey, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? This is Jay Leno. Have you heard about this? There's a guy giving out machetes and vodka, like gallons of vodka, to unhoused people. And he's traveling to different cities and handing out a bunch of machetes and huge bottles of vodka to the unhoused population. Did you see that?
No.
How do you feel about that? Good idea, bad idea?
Well, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Okay, you don't think it's a good idea.
No.
But if everybody has a machete, then everybody's safe.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'd rather tell you my story.
Why? Well, come on, man. You're not giving me anything on this unhoused machete thing?
It sounds stupid.
It's not stupid.
Well,
It's a social experiment.
To give them the vodka and the
Yeah.
Okay.
If you give a bunch of unhoused people
Bottle of vodka.
machetes and bottles of vodka,
Yeah.
what do you think happens?
Well, I don't know.
Use your imagination.
Well, I think they probably share with their friends.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The machetes,
No,
the vodka.
Are they sharpened machetes or just unsharpened?
They're pretty sharp. I mean, they're like fresh out of the package.
I don't know.
They're brand new machetes.
My son got a machete when they make machetes in South America, and it didn't come sharpened.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Probably because when you carry it on the plane, they don't appreciate it.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's like when you buy swords at the Renaissance Fair. Like they come, you have to get them sharpened on your own.
Okay, we want to. Okay.
Hey.
So let's hear about your machetes.
Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it.
Okay.
So go on. What happened with your story?
Well, I went traveling.
Yes.
And we went to St. Louis to see family.
Gateway to the West.
Gateway to the West.
Beautiful city.
Beautiful city.
Home of the Cardinals.
All right. Can I do my bit since you haven't?
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I go to St. Louis.
Yeah.
I go to the men's room.
Yes.
And I sit there and there's nowhere to flush anything. So I've decided, there's no flushability. You go do your thing and then it flushes.
There's no flushability. Oh, it's automatic.
No, you can't have something automatic like that. And then what I discovered, there's a little door between the toilets and the urinals and and then you can kind of walk behind there because I did a shift change. Because there are people behind there that press the buttons and make it flush.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
I need you to paint this picture better.
All right.
Where are you? You're in St. Louis.
I'm in St. Louis.
You're
in the men's room in the airport.
And the airport. Okay, so you're in the airport.
There are lots of urinals and
lots of urinals, lots of toilets.
You do your thing.
Do you have to wait in line?
No.
Okay, so that's good.
Because it's a men's room.
It's not bad because it's Thanksgiving.
It's men's room.
Okay.
Ladies' rooms. I think that having unisex things was like a real downgrade for men.
Oh yeah, because now we have to wait.
We have to wait.
Yeah.
So you go in and...
That's a very interesting take on non-gendered bathrooms where it's like, it's actually not anti-trans at all. You're just like, I wish I didn't have to wait as long.
Before, there's no waiting. There's always a lady in the ladies' room, and the men's room was not waiting for.
That's true, yeah.
So,
okay, so you don't think it's automatic. You think there's a guy back there pushing the button to make the pee-pee and poo-poo go away.
Exactly.
Gross.
What? No,
that's gross.
So my question really...
What a job.
Well, that was my question. This first thing is, which is the better job?
Of which two jobs?
The poop or the peep?
Oh, if you're just doing the urinal?
Yeah.
I would say the easier the two jobs is probably the poop, right?
Easier.
Yeah, because people take longer to poop, which means you don't have to hit the button as much.
Maybe you get bored.
Yeah, but if you're doing the urinal, then it's, like every 15, 25 seconds, you're like, whoosh, whoosh.
You get bored.
Yeah, but you don't get a chance to look at your phone. You don't get a chance to take a quick rest. You know what I mean? Like,
Go to the bathroom.
if you're the poop button guy, somebody goes in there and it probably takes 3 to 5 minutes to take a shit.
Could be.
Probably less, probably more in my case because I have terrible IBS. But like,
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome. I'm an open book.
Okay. So
That's a terrible job. That's a terrible hypothetical job. Is pushing a button to make the poop go down.
well, I think it's important.
How much? No, that would be sure. It's an important jobs. Doesn't mean they don't suck. Garbage man is an important job. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for working out.
That's true. Don't have to pay to go to the gym if you're chucking bags of garbage all the time.
New York's strongest.
New York's physically the strongest,
No, I mean everyone has their phrase. Like the police are New York's.
finest, right? Or is that firefighters?
No.
Who's New York's strongest? The garbage men.
Right.
New
Garbage
York's
people.
finest are the firefighters.
No, I think I think I got myself confused. So who's New York's bravest?
New York's bravest. I assume the police.
Yes.
Even though that does seem more like a firefighter
It's
thing.
firefighters. New York's
Okay.
finest with the
New York's finest are the police.
right.
Okay.
So
And what about the meter maids?
first of all, you're making it sexual. It's meter person.
Meter makers or whatever.
I don't know. Whatever.
Meter people.
I don't think they have a name.
They don't have a little New York's whatever. What about postmen? New York's most punctual?
Okay, fine.
No, I want to know. This is an interesting question. If the garbage men are New York's strongest, right? And the firefighters are New York's bravest, and the police are the New York's finest, is that what it is?
Yes.
Then every municipal worker should have some sort of adjective
But there's no other
attached to their name.
Right, but there are no other municipal workers. I mean,
There are more municipal workers. There are people that work in finance in the government.
They are not the ones you see around.
Yeah, but why don't they get a nice little New York's, New York's goofiest or whatever?
Well,
That's you guys.
We're New York's goofiest. I like that.
Brooklyn's.
Only podcast in Brooklyn. Thanks for listening.
Yes. I'm shocked other people don't do this.
Yeah, it's crazy that other people don't do this.
It's unbelievable.
It's like so much fun.
Yes, here we are having fun. Okay. So I was saying, my thing about which job is the best.
Yeah.
And how do I know that there are people there doing this?
How do you know that there's people there?
Because apparently I was leaving the bathroom at break time. And then
So
this little magical door opened and people walked out.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you're lying. You
No.
didn't see people come out of it. You're doing a bit. You're not doing a bit.
I'm not doing a bit.
You're doing a bit.
I just saw people walk out.
And they were like, ooh, tough day at the poop.
No, they're taking
button
break. They're
machine.
taking break.
So why are the toilets operational if they're on a break?
Well, they just shut them down.
That's an awful job.
They lock the door.
What an awful job.
It's got to be done.
I know, but it's an awful job to have.
Why?
New York, they're New York's finest, as far as I'm concerned. If there's somebody that has to push a button every time somebody takes a doo-doo, that's a hard job.
This is St. Louis.
Yeah. Defund the police, give the money to those guys. That's what I say.
All right. Well, I'm just saying it's an interesting job.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just decide which is the better job. The poop or the pee people.
The poo pee pee.
The poo poo
Poo poo pee pee poo 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 poo. Poo poo pee pee poo poo. The poo poo pee pee people.
You clearly have a preschooler.
I do, yeah.
Yes, although you have learned not to say certain words because otherwise they practice them.
Yes, he does like to curse.
Yes.
My son is cursing pretty good. He also has caught up on the fact that I try and do it very quietly. So like he'll like knock something over and then like under his breath he'll be like, shit.
He's too cute for that.
He's very cute. He's very cute. My son and your granddaughter were hanging out today. They had a great time.
These are over time.
They had a great time. Apparently, let me tell you, I got my son ready, and I was like trying to get my son dressed. I was like, we got to go. We got to get dressed. And he was like, no. And then I was like, we're going to go see, and I said your granddaughter's name.
Yes.
And he was like, okay. And then he like ran straight to his dresser and like started pulling clothes out so he could get dressed.
I think that there may be a connection here.
They love seeing each other. They're two peas in a pod.
Amazing.
It's very fun.
I don't know. Things start young sometimes.
Maybe our families will be joined. I constantly. I mean, look, it's very funny to me that if in 20 years our children or my child and your grandchild marry each other, then they'll have to be like, how did you guys meet? And they'll be like, my grandpa and his dad do a podcast together. That's a very millennial way of meeting each other.
No, you have to say that it was. Well, they're not millennial anyway. I don't even know what generation that is.
No, they're Gen Alpha, I think.
All right, so they can.
I think.
So what they could say is, they do podcasts. People are like, that's so old-fashioned.
That's so old-fashioned, yeah. Oh my God, a podcast? That's crazy. We're on holograms now. Anyway, I got to take this flying car. Boop, 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 and then they go.
The Jetsons.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did you see that Toyota wants to make like self-driving cars for kids? Where you just like put your kid in the car and then the car drives the kid to school? Yeah. That's Jetson style, son.
And how do they get out of the car?
The door opens. They sit in it. There's like a little capsule door that goes, closes them in, right? And then there's no controls, obviously. The kid can't steer the car because it's a child. And then the car will drive the child to the school, and then the little door will open up, and the kid gets out and goes to school.
Who gives them a hug and a kiss?
The car.
Oh.
You give them a hug and a kiss before you put them in the car.
Well, the parents are too lazy to take the kids?
I mean, honestly, after being stuck behind cars in school drop-offs, I think it's a great idea.
Well, that's inconvenient. It's because it's inconvenient, but that's part of raising a child.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, in our days, we took care of our kids.
Wow. Speaking of our days, are you ready to play the new segment?
No.
All right.
All right, yes. Okay. Dean told me I have to be more positive.
Okay.
Yes, Dean.
You ready to play?
Yes!
Millennials versus Boomers.
Okay!
We're going to score this best out of 5. Ryan, could you come here for a moment?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so the boomer is... All right.
So I think the Boomer question is for me, and then the
Right.
Millennial question is for you.
Well,
So do I hand you guys the cards?
No. You ask us. We're going to do best out of 5. All right.
Okay.
So the first person, or no, let's do best out of 3. The first person to get 2 right wins. All right.
look, hey.
So do I draw the millennial card?
You draw the Millennial card for Marty, and you draw the Boomer card for me.
I think it's the other way around.
Wait.
Marty would be the boomer.
Okay. So you ask Marty the Boomer question. Well, check the Boomer question.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Question 1.
What was the name of the sitcom where Ellen DeGeneres' character came out as gay?
Ellen?
That's correct.
All right.
Yeah.
That's one question right for you.
One for Marty.
One for Marty. Let's see.
All right, that was a boomer question. For Dean. What was a party line?
Oh, it was like a phone system that you would call in, and there were a bunch of people on it.
That's correct. All right. We're even, guys.
No, that's not what a party
That's
line
That
is.
is what a party line-
It's
that's-
not in so many words,
No,
but he
that-
paraphrased.
That's not what a party line is.
Okay, fine. What do you
Party,
think?
party for the steal. What's a party line?
First of all, a party line is so old that it's like my parents would have had that.
Okay, but you obviously have an opinion. And I only know it as
Because
a
I've
home
watched,
program.
I've watched Green Acres, that's why.
Green Acres. All right, I think just for referencing Green Acres, you should get a half a point.
No, what this a party line was, you picked up the phone,
Yeah.
and they didn't have enough lines for everyone, so you have multiple people shared a line.
Yeah.
So if you were bored, you pick up the phone and listen to you get gossip and listen to what everyone else was talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
No, but you don't call someone. You just pick it up, and then you would say, "Operator, could you connect me with Zelda?" And they like
Find Zelda.
find Zelda, or they.
I think I should still get a point.
I'm biased towards Dean, so I'm going to give Dean
That's
a
not
point.
Fine, you know
what
what? Fine. Well, nix that one. Give me another millennial question. No.
it's
If
I
you,
think Dean gets that point.
no, if you don't think this is a democracy, you have an opinion. If you don't think, give me another question.
All right, we'll go towards Marty, okay? A choker is a type of what?
necklace.
Yes.
All right, that's 2. So if I do this, if I get this one wrong, you win. And if I get this one right, then we got to keep going.
I'm having a good time, and I think we should do at least best out of 10.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Which candidate for U.S. president said, "Read my lips, no new taxes"?
That's George Bush Sr.
Yes, that's correct. George H.W. Bush.
I have a tie from him.
But the reality is that
Did he do a fashion line, or did
No,
he give you
when
a tie?
here's an interesting fact. For his 90th birthday, George H.W. Bush jumped out of an airplane.
Yes.
And he has these ties with little parachutes on them. And recently, one of my customers at my day job was like, I'm not going to give you money as a tip, but here's a tie from George H.W. Bush jumping out of an airplane. And I was like, this is worth more than money to me.
That's really cool.
Because now I have a very silly, ironic thing that I didn't pay for, which means no money went back to George H.W. Bush or associates. But I do have a funny anecdote when I wear that tie.
What show are you watching if it's about a teenage girl with the ability to successfully fight vampires?
Buffy Vampire Slayer.
Marty's on fire.
You're doing very
Marty
good.
is on fire.
For an extra point, who's the lead?
Buffy.
All right, fair enough. You got me. I mean, we were looking for Sarah Michelle Gellar, but all right.
All right. Dean, what is knee-high?
It's a type of boot?
No.
Knee-high, N-E-H-I.
And where would you have heard about it?
I don't know.
Marty for the steal?
It's a kind of soda.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Soda.
Okay, what flavor?
Fruit flavored.
Doesn't say what kind of fruit?
Yeah.
All right. That's
So it's 3-2.
all right. You're
All right,
3
so
to 2.
We're doing best out of 7.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
All right. So Marty 3-2. This is really fun.
I'm having a good time. We could do this for the entire
All right.
podcast.
All right. Who directed this? Is whose turn is it to answer a question, by the way? This is Marty. So it's a boomer question now. This is a loss for Dean. All right. Marty. Oh damn. What does the company Dunder Mifflin supply?
Office supplies.
Dean for the steal.
Paper.
Okay. All right. Now that's it. That's you got it. You got
I'm
it.
in the middle of rewatching The Office right now. My heart almost burst out of my chest when I read that one. Okay, this is for Dean. Who directed Cocoon, a 1985 comedy drama film about a group of elderly people rejuvenated by aliens?
Who directed it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know this director. I'll say that.
It wasn't Spielberg.
No.
It. Man.
Dun 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 dun.
George Miller?
No. I'll give you one more guess.
What is he? He said 2 guesses already.
I'll give him one more. He's in the. You're winning.
I don't know.
Marty for the steal.
I'm not gonna even honor that.
No, come on. I want to know who it
You
is.
know who it is?
I'm not even honor it. It's too easy.
Who is it?
It's too easy.
Is it Scorsese?
No. Do you know it?
Who is
Of
it?
course I do.
Then tell me, because I don't know.
He'll tell you.
Who is it?
Marty doesn't know. It's Ron Howard.
What?
Yeah. Nobody gets a point for that.
Damn, Ron Howard.
All right. Marty,
Slumming it.
what is the name of the Glee Club featured on the TV show Glee?
Glee.
That's the name of the show. What's the name of the club that's the main feature of the show?
I know the show. I've watched it.
Okay.
Dean?
I have no idea.
No?
Central Valley Glee Club.
No. The answer is New Directions.
Oh.
All right, Dean, we got a millennial card.
That's rough. I had no
Marty's
idea.
actually you're up 5-2.
Yeah, you're crushing me right now.
What was the name of the character boat scheduled for a 3-hour tour? Oh, sorry. What was the name of the charter boat scheduled for a 3-hour tour?
On Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I have no idea.
Gilligan's Island question, but what was the name of the
Oh, man. Oh, dude, I have no idea.
A 3-hour tour.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Steal?
Marty, steal it.
I'm just not gonna honor it with an answer.
Marty, come on. You
should-
got to play.
you
You got to
should-
play along, please.
No,
This is part of the game. If you know the answer, you can say it.
I don't know the answer.
That's why. That's why.
Okay, what's the
That's
answer?
why- that's why-
SS Minnow.
Oh, that's right.
SS Minnow. Okay.
Minnow or
I would have never figured that out.
Okay.
It sounds familiar.
These boomer ones are softballs.
Yeah, I know. This is rough for me.
Where did Harry Potter and his friends attend school?
I don't know.
Thank you for doing this. It does make me feel better.
I don't know. Hogwarts.
All right.
Nice.
I like that this is hog and this is warts.
In my hand.
No, I got it.
Marty's a
war in my
card
nose would be
away
yucky.
from winning. I'm sorry, Dean, these questions, unless you are a big fan of this band, which member of the Rolling Stones played bass?
Jimmy Page? No, I have no idea. Who?
Bill Wyman. We're not going to do steals anymore.
I would have gotten that. I would have gotten that one.
Really?
No.
No, you would have gotten that one. All right.
All right. What is the name, Marty, of the game played with small cardboard discs and a metal slammer, in quotation marks? I don't even think Dean will know this one.
Tell me again?
What is the name of the game played with small cardboard discs and a metal slammer?
Manly tic-tac-toe.
No.
Are we doing steals still? Because that's Pogs.
I'll give it to you, Dean. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a millennial.
What? No, don't. You're winning. You're crushing me.
This is a boomer question.
Let's keep the game going for a while. You can't. You don't. There's no insider trading here. What are you doing? You're accusing him of cheating because I knew the answer to one question?
It's 6-3. You both have stolen an answer from the other person. I'll allow it. All right.
It's for me.
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. No, this is for Dean. What does LSD stand for?
Lysergic acid?
You need one more. That's right.
I don't know what the S is for. I don't know.
Diethylamide.
There it is.
All right, Marty, for the win. Who is known for whipping her hair back and forth?
Ooh. To be fair, I had looked at that question earlier.
Okay, so let's burn that one. Let's burn that one. Very good. Very good and honorable.
Plus, I didn't remember the answer.
That was good sportsmanship. What is the ice bucket challenge? I almost read the answer.
I know that's what the challenge is.
What is it?
People say, would you want to pour water on your head?
What was the... All right.
Okay, but what was the cause?
What was the cause? What
was the charitable cause?
Awareness for?
It obviously did not work.
What was the awareness for?
Yeah, there was a whole cause to raise awareness for a thing.
Well, it was really a manufacturer's thing because they were selling hair dryers.
No, nice try.
No, that's my quick thought.
That's your quick thought? I know what the answer is, so I can steal this.
No, the steal is not part of the game.
The stealing is part of the game. You stole one, I stole one. The stealing is part of the game.
It's a way of life.
If you don't accept that stealing is part of the game, that's fine. We can both throw our steals out, and you'll be 2 away from winning, and we can keep playing this game forever. If you really want to decline steals, because I know what the answer is.
Okay. What was the cause?
Yeah.
What was
the charitable cause that they were raising awareness of.
It was basically for the Society of Retired Comedians.
No.
No.
It was for ALS.
Okay.
Dean with the steal.
Oh, I'm coming back now. It's 4-6. I'm on your heels. How's it feel? I'm coming up.
We have to be so competitive for. We should be supporting each other.
I like being competitive.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. This is for Dean. How many people did Charles Manson murder?
Charles Manson himself?
Charles Manson himself.
None.
Very good. He wasn't even present during the murders.
No, he didn't murder. He just encouraged. Encourage he just believed in his people. So where are we at?
That's
It's 5-6.
5-6. Marty.
That's an example of delegation and proper delegation.
Yeah, that's how you delegate.
Marty
Encourage people to do things, and they do them.
All right, this is your chance to win.
Chance to win.
Game point.
What is the name of Beyonce's first child?
Beyonce.
I think it's Blue Ivy.
It is Blue Ivy. It is a tied ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It is game point.
This is game point. Let's see.
All right, so if Marty gets his answer and gets the 7 card, I'll give you another card, and then we'll
call it.
Yeah, and if you answer that incorrectly, then or vice versa, then we'll have a winner. All right. So Marty's boomer card. Here we go. Oh wait, I just drew for Marty, right? Yeah. All right. So it's Dean's turn. So it's 6-6. Who used the political slogan "Let's make America great again" before Donald Trump?
Ronald Reagan.
That's correct. Dean with the 7th card. Now Marty with the chance to tie.
This is a tie, and if you get this, then we'll just call it fair and that we're both winners.
What is the name of the popular boy band discovered by Simon Cowell?
Boys Are Us?
Oh no. The come from behind victory, Dean. Do you want to just tell him what the answer is? Do you know what it is?
He doesn't know either.
I think that it was discovered by Simon Cowell.
Mm-hmm.
Is it O-Town?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. NSYNC?
The answer's One Direction.
Wow. All right. Well, we're still going.
I'm gonna give Marty one more.
Okay, let's do another one because you know.
All right,
Marty,
last
come on,
question.
keep the energy up, buddy.
What
Come here.
social media platform only played 6-second videos?
Tick tick.
Dick Tick.
Dick Tick? Is that what you said?
Tick tick.
It's called. First off, the one you're thinking about is TikTok.
I thought it was tick tick because it's 6
He
seconds.
said Dick Tick.
Dick Tick.
I said tick tick.
No, it's
no,
Vine.
The answer's Vine. Dean, congratulations. You earned that. You came from behind.
No. I'm that's not a steal. We're not doing steals for game point. Give me another
Well,
one.
you had 7 though.
Oh, I had 7.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I won.
I was giving Marty a chance to tie.
I'm excited to. Great game. Great game. Paper covers rock.
It's a fist bump.
Oh, okay. We'll do it. Fist bump.
You know, fist bump's a cool thing.
That is a
Dean,
cool
I
thing.
believe
It's
you
more
had an
sanitary.
anecdote
I
about-
do have an anecdote.
About
Oh,
us
you
being
sneeze.
smelly.
No, about us riding bikes. So me and Ryan will ride city bikes back and forth to this. I like doing it for exercise purposes because I like to get my blood flow up before the podcast so my energy's good. I did not ride a bicycle today because last week after I left, I was riding a bicycle. I got off the Prospect Bikeway and I thought that it was a smooth come off the bikeway and I hit a hole and I sprained both my wrists and I knocked the wind out of myself on this city bike. I basically stopped an electric bike solid. So I've been having to wear like compression gloves all week and I can't move my hand like it hurts to do this, it hurts to do this. So I've busted up both my wrists.
Oh.
Yeah. It sucks.
That usually happens to old people.
It does. I have been wearing like arthritis gloves all week. But unfortunately they're fingerless gloves, so I look like a jackass. But I've been wearing them all week
That way
at
you
work.
can count money.
Yeah, I can count money and type and stuff. But I hurt both my wrists
Okay.
last weekend. And it hurts real bad. It still hurts.
Oh.
Yeah. You ever had any sports injuries?
That means I have to probably play sports.
Yeah, not necessarily.
What have I had? What have I injured? I've done stuff. I fell with my. Oh, I'll tell you my anecdote.
Okay.
I may have told you a bit of this, but the rest of the family doesn't know. So, I tend to drag my feet a little bit.
Yeah.
So I got these shoes, and I kept I would drag my feet a little bit, and then the sidewall goes crooked, and I'd fall down. And so one day I fall in front of the office, and I'm lying there, and I really hurt my arm, and I'm lying there, and one of my friends comes up and says, Susan comes up and says, "You okay?" I said, "I'm okay." I said, "No, you're not." And I was like, I could barely move my arm for a while.
Oh, wow. Did you sprain it or hairline fracture it or something?
I don't know. Well, she's I called the doctor. Said you could go for an X-ray at the hospital. I went to the hospital. I just couldn't figure out how to get the X-ray. I went home. It got better.
Never did anything about it.
No, except it was kind of interesting watching it get better. Certain function would return bit by bit.
Did it swell?
No swelling, no black and blue marks, and so I don't think it was like it was broken. Like when you break your toe, it just swells up.
I mean, the worst medical thing I've ever had happen to me is I had a pretty massive eye surgery when I was a child.
Is it before or after the
Kidnapping?
the what?
The what?
The kidnapping.
It was after the kidnapping.
Because they figured you couldn't see what was going on. So.
No, I was riding a bicycle in my trailer park, and I hit another hole on a bicycle. I'm starting to see a
Pattern.
pattern. Maybe I shouldn't be riding bicycles this much. But I hit a hole on the bicycle and I flew over the handlebars.
Aww.
And I flew into a poinsettia bush. Are you familiar with poinsettia bushes?
Yes.
They've got like hard,
I know what they are.
spiky fronds.
The red ones that put out for Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's like the flowers, but like it's like pointy bushes basically.
Yeah.
I fell into this. Well, they call them pricker bushes in the South. I fell into this pricker bush and it jabbed me in my left eye, split my cornea open, and then I was blind for like 2 weeks. And then they put me under and they sewed my eyeball back together, and then they put my eye back in my skull.
Good God.
Yeah.
They fixed the cornea?
Yeah, they sewed it back together. If you look into my eye close enough, I wonder if Ryan can zoom in. I don't know if you can see it, but if I look to the left, you can see the stitching.
When I've gazed into your eyes, I've never noticed that.
You've never gazed into my eyes?
Well, I said when I gazed into your eyes.
You've noticed.
No, I haven't noticed that.
Well, it's because when you gaze into my eyes, I'm looking right back, baby. If you gaze into my eyes, I'm not going to look away. I have to look to the left for you to see it.
All right. Well, can you see clearly without it?
Yeah. No, my eyesight was fine. I only had to start wearing glasses like last year or something.
All right, well,
And I
good.
still don't wear them because I had a pair and I lost them. But yeah, they sewed my eyeball back together. I'll never forget when they put me under for the surgery. They were like, what does this gas smell like? And they were like, and I was like, it smells like bananas. And they were like, how many bananas does it smell like? And I was like, I don't. They like try and get you to talk so you don't hold your breath.
Oh, that way.
So yeah, and like with kids, they got to trick them, I guess, a little bit because a kid will hold their breath instead of going under.
I had my tonsils out.
Oh, really?
And I was very disappointed.
Did they put you under for that?
Yes.
Wow.
So they count down from 10. I went, first of all, I walked in and they rolled me in. I was the cute kid. Some nurse comes to me when I'm sitting there strapped down and says, do you remember me? I was there when you were born. I said,
What a thing to say. Were you a child at this point?
yes.
How old were you?
I was like 6.
Okay.
So I said, no. And him saying, I don't remember her. And they promised me ice cream afterwards, which was very nice. So I go into the operating room. Operating theater. And I found out why they're called theater. Since
The theater.
The operating
You went
theater.
to the theater.
the operating theater. I'll talk to you about that in a second. I just read about why they're called theaters, which I think is kind of interesting. And so I get into the operating theater. And I said, was there another kid in here before who had his tonsils out? I want to make sure I was in the right place. And they said, yes, he was. I said, okay, good. They said, count down from 10. I went 10. I was out.
And then you were out. Okay, so why do they call it a theater?
Okay, they called it a theater because it was pretty much open for everyone to watch in the old days.
Oh, whoa.
That way people would learn.
Yeah.
Then they kind of noticed that they had to stop the Germans from coming in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so now it's much more private. The article I read today was actually about people who go for operations and put their cell phones on and listen to what goes on while they're being operated on.
That's awesome.
No, that was depressing
That's
for them.
very funny.
And this
Yeah,
guy...
I mean, look, if you're like constantly cutting open eyeballs and cutting off tonsils, it's just work.
I know, but
You're just at work.
But the conversations were a little more complicated. I don't want to go into because it's.
I mean, when we're talking about medical stuff, I will say my wife did have a very. So when she gave, I might have told you this story before. I might have told this story on the podcast before even.
No.
When she gave birth, she was in labor for like an excessively long time. She was in labor for like 60 or 70 hours, basically.
That's good labor.
Yeah, it's like a long time.
Did she get OT?
But basically, what?
Did she get OT?
Did she get OT?
Yeah.
Overtime?
Yeah.
Yeah, time and a half, baby.
Okay.
But basically, the contractions were a minute long for a long.
Did she try to bite your hand off?
No, she didn't try and bite my hand off.
Did you get hungry?
She was hungry.
I said, did you get hungry?
I was starving, but I had Taco Bell.
While she was in,
Yeah, I just kept being like, "This is crazy," and I was just eating my
in the room.
Southwest chalupa.
You came into the room.
No, I mean, not. I was in the hospital room that she was in, not in the operating theater. But eventually, she did have to get a
C-section.
C-section. And it wasn't an emergency C-section, thank God. But it was like, we got to do this now. Basically, like it's not an emergency, but it's time. You know, you've been in labor. The baby. We don't want the baby to be in distress. Yada yada yada. So they do this whole C-section thing, right? And she's on what do you call it? The Pitocin. But they're like, hey, if you need more stuff, like if you feel what we're doing, say something and we'll give you the good shit, basically, for lack of a better term. And they start to cut her open, and they had done the local anesthetic, and she goes, ow, ow, ow. And then because she could kind of feel it. And the doctor looks at the person who's standing the other doctor who's standing right behind her, and is just like, push it. And he hits the button, and I see it happen. I see the good shit hit her veins, and she has been, she's been sober the entire time we've been together. So I've never actually seen her under the influence. So she looks over at me with this huge smile on her face. She has a huge smile on her face, and she looks over at me and she just goes, Michael Jackson. And I was like, what? She's like, fentanyl. That's what killed Michael Jackson. I was like, can you focus up right now?
Yeah, they gave her fentanyl.
They gave you fentanyl. They gave her fentanyl and morphine at the same time. So she was feeling it. And she has this huge smile on her face. And then they didn't break off any for daddy. So I didn't get any fentanyl or morphine. So I had to just see it all happen. What a metal ass procedure a C-section is. Good Christ. Terrifying.
Did you watch
the
whole thing?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like, what's going on down here? But like, I saw the blood on the table. It's such a weird, C-sections are so weird, dude, because they're like, It's a major surgery. It's one of the most major surgeries anybody can go under, right? It's very intense. But they treat it like a Universal Studios ride. Because they're like, no, they do, because they're like, okay, get your camera ready. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to remember this, you cutting open my wife and yanking my child from her. But they're like, make sure you get your camera ready to take a picture. And I did. And I took a picture of my baby getting pulled from my wife. My wife is on drugs. I am painfully sober. You know, I see all this happen, and they're like, "Did you get a good picture?" I'm like, "What are we doing?" It's very strange. It's very strange. Did your wife have C-sections at all for any of the children?
Yes.
And were you in the room?
Yes.
And were you like, well, I guess you didn't have a cell phone then.
I had the ones where you had the wires and you picked up one.
Yeah, no, I mean like for pictures.
Yes.
Did you take a picture?
No.
You didn't take a picture of the C-section?
No. Well, we were in the other room.
Yeah.
And then and then the doctor says, they took a blood sample, which I thought was kind of cool.
From you?
No, it turned out my oldest, which is my daughter.
Yeah.
And so I think this is really cool. They actually like put a funnel up where the baby comes out of.
Yeah.
And then they clean it up, and then they take a little blood sample to see what the oxygen level is.
Yeah.
Realized she was in distress.
I mean, they check the oxygen level in a new way now. Because they like put him under a little toaster, basically. They put the baby under a toaster.
I'm talking about this is before the baby's taken out.
Oh, no, they did this. I'm talking about after. After they take the baby out, they put it on a toaster thing.
Yeah,
and they're like,
that's
keep it warm. I thought they were going to have to take him to the NICU, but they didn't, thank God.
And so, no, so they took the test, and they said it's like, it's an emergency, we have to take the baby out. But for some reason, at the last section, they hadn't cleaned the room. So the doctor was like, get it clean now.
Wow.
And this is at Mount Sinai in New York. So they do a lot of babies.
Yeah. We were at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles.
Yeah. No, we got there, and then everything was fine. Everyone runs into the operating room.
Yeah.
And then everything's kind of like a lot of activity. So I'm like, okay, good, I know what's going on. And then I'm there all by myself.
Wow.
And,
you were in the operating room alone.
No, I was not in the operating room. I was
outside.
Right outside.
I also was outside. That is a strange, terrifying moment in my life.
They don't want us there because in case something, they don't want us getting out of control.
Yeah.
So they don't want us it can cause more trouble. So I was like, fine. I'm like, oh, look at that. I can do nothing. And I was not happy. But then they called me and everything was fine. And
yes.
They said, is it a boy or a girl?
What an interesting shared experience.
See?
That's nice. I'd like to end on that.
No. And,
do you want to wrap up the episode?
My final thing was, is it a boy or a girl?
Oh, wow, because you didn't even know.
Well, we expected to have more than one. So we figured for the first one, we'll just like wing it, and we find out. So we did not know.
So...
And then they said, then the nurse says, oh, we've got to find out the old-fashioned way. I said, yes, we do.
Oh. So when we did the ultrasound for my son, they initially did the ultrasound, and they were like, it's a girl. And they showed basically what they thought would be the child's vagina. And then the next time they were like, oh, actually, it's not a vagina. It's just your son's ass crack because your son's ass crack is huge. And I was like, that's my boy. That's my boy with the big ass crack. That's how I know he's mine. And the cat's in the cradle and his ass crack's huge. All right, shall we wrap up?
I think we have to at that one.
Any final thoughts?
No. I was, we had our babies. That's good.
We had our babies.
They're
We're
all
both
healthy.
dads. Healthy. Thank God. Very happy about it.
Yeah. Mine is an adult now. Yours is still a child.
Mine is still a child. He's only 2.
I know.
He's beautiful.
He's cute.
He's very cute.
Looks like his mother.
Thank God.
I think so. All right.
Thanks for listening.
All right. So goodbye, everyone.
Great call.
Don't forget to comment.
They can hear you. Fine.
Okay.
They can hear you and see you.
But they don't answer. They don't respond.
Thanks, smart heads. We love you.
Later.
Say goodbye, Marty.
Bye, Marty.